Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Ken. Hey, LaShawna. Hey, Too Pretty. Thank you so much for starting us off. Get these likes together. Let me scroll all the way to the top. Hey, Miss Sheila. How you doing, Miss Sheila? She said, who in this chat beat me to the like button? I should not be number 6. I don't know who beat you, but thank y'all. Hey, Blue Skies. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Adventure. Hey, Nick. I think I saw you at the bottom. Hey, Ronnie's World. How you doing? Hey, Crystal. Hey, T. How are you? Hey, Missy. Hey, Erica. Hey, other Shay. How you doing, Shay Mastermind? Mastered it. I'm sorry. That's not Mastermind. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Simply Styled. Hey, Miss Marilyn, how you doing? Hey, Shameen. Hey, her. Hey, there's another Shay. Is it 3 of y'all in here? Hey, is this Kendria or Kendria? Hey, folks, them, how you doing? Hey, D-Coop. Hey, Tatum. Let me see. I think I made it through the list, y'all. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Ash. Ash, are you back home now? Hey, Rita. Hey, Eric. Hi, Tasha. Tasha, did you send me that? Did you send me that little prayer? That little welcome message? Because I don't know if I saw that on my Instagram yesterday. You could have sent it and I just didn't see it. Hey, Kissing Pink. Hey, DJ Mommy. Hey, Takia. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Shayla. Hey, Gina. Hey, RK. Hey, Kira. Hey, Simone. Hey, Jen. Hey, Serena. Let me see. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Cece. Hey, Niara. Hey, Bree. Hey, Ariel. Hey, Landis. Hey, Blake. Blake. Where you been, Blake? I saw you on TikTok in the comments though, but I feel like I haven't seen you here. I feel like that. Hey, Erica. Hey, Kia. Hey, Nick and Chaz. Godson fam. Oh, Gadsden fam. I wrote that all the way up. Hey, Chanel. She did. She got back last night. Okay, I'm happy you made it back safely. Hey, Anointed T. Jasmine, I think I saw you, but I'm going to say hey again, Jasmine, because I don't want no problems in this chat today. Hey, Ayala. I hope I said that right, friend. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Kimberly. You've had the flu for 2 weeks? Then your baby. Oh, no, Blake. I hope y'all are feeling better over there. Hey, Alice. I hope y'all are feeling better over there. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Brishana. Brishana. That could be named for a set of twins. Okay? Yes. Hey, Angie. Hey, Tracy. Lord, I hope you feel better, Blake. I just see her coming again. The flu is no joke. Hey, Kay. Yes, we need Blake to feel better. She over there with a little baby. Okay, send it, Tasha. Okay, Tasha, I just want to make sure because I do miss stuff. I just want to make sure we're feeling better, but I felt like I was dying. I already know it. Hey, Mika. I pretty much slept the whole time. Oh, I already know it, Blake, and I'm sorry. Let me turn my phone off. Y'all, I'm going to start by saying something y'all I saw on Twitter. Now, I'm going to always, when I watch trials, I'm always going to watch trials with something that Paige said during the YSL trial in mind. Paige said there was at one point, y'all remember when the foreman, he came up and he was like, basically, he doesn't feel like he cannot be biased in the trial. And Love was like, this not right. Paige said, when we start trials, we are unbiased. But as evidence is presented, we do start to form some sort of bias, right? And it influences how we feel about the defendants, the victims, whatever in the case, right? Because we're listening to facts. And it's all about how people present their facts. Hey, Belinda, and hey, Tati. Hey, Shonda. Do y'all remember when we started watching this ASAP Rocky case? And we were all, most of us on here don't really listen to his music. I don't think we have Rhianna super fans in here. So I felt like we were pretty unbiased walking into this case. I was just like, damn, he shot his friend, right? But as the case progressed, I think we all started to kind of form a bias, like, wait a minute. And we start to have an opinion, right? You remember, Miss Sheila? We were all like, hey, Khalees. We were all, hey, Brandy. We were all like, none of us, hey, Isis, none of us had this like inherent bias, right? Oh, Rocky's innocent. No, because we didn't know. I never heard of ASAP Reli, okay? In fact, I told y'all it wasn't that long ago before I knew that ASAP was a group. Normally, I would just say ASAP and I'd be talking about Rocky because I didn't know there was more than one ASAP somebody, okay? She said I was biased just on the video. I said Rocky going to the slammer, okay? Well, there's a certain reporter. I don't know all the rules about calling people's names, but I have been seeing on Twitter. Let me see if I see something else, y'all. I have been seeing on Twitter people like kind of going at this certain reporter. And this same reporter, I wish BG was in here, y'all. Because y'all know BG done brought her up in the chat. Let me see if somebody said anything on it, y'all. Let me see. Okay, I had to see what was going on. Y'all, this certain reporter, they say, has a bias towards the case, but not like as it's progressed. She's had this bias since the damn case started. And I'm going to tell y'all, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. There is definitely a post I thought was AI. And in the post, she said, I thought it was AI because she said on Reli's first day that he was a solid witness. Rocky should be worried. And I said, is this AI? Yes, Miss Sheila. I said, is this AI? I couldn't believe it was really her. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey, Gloria. The trial is not over. No trial today. No trial today. I said, is this AI? Because I watch Blake. I watch trial. Most times it's about 300-400 of us watching trial together. It's about 300 or 400 of us. And see, let me pop quiz real quick. What do I always ask when we're looking at cases? I ask you if you are what type of people. Come on, y'all, help me out. I always ask y'all if y'all are what type of people. Because it takes this type of person to sit on a jury. And there go my friend. And there go my other friend. And there go my other friend. Because y'all be in here, okay? I always ask this question. And there go my other friend. I always ask this question because it is my belief, no matter how crazy this world is, and we know shit can happen, but it's always my belief that you need reasonable people to sit on juries. And, no matter how much we like a person, we have to, when you have jury duty, you need to look at the facts of the case, right? And I go back to Thug. I'm not like a Thug super fan, but I am a fan of his. I know a lot of his music, listen to a lot of his music. I will be honest with you guys. Watching the YSL case actually made me more of a fan of his because y'all know what video I'm talking about. That video when he was sitting on that porch. And I said, if that man can make it from that freaking porch, I almost said that F-bomb. If he can make it from that porch to where he is, somebody's not going to be too happy about that, right? That's nothing but God to make it from that porch to where that man is right now. So that case did make me a bigger fan because I got to hear his story, where he came from. The violence, it was like, damn, he made it from that. It made it from that. Okay, cool. However, I still walked into that case blind because I'd heard like he really about that life, but I didn't know what the hell that meant. I'm not in that life to know. But Miss Ma'am walked into this case with the bias. You can't do that as a reporter. Now, I know what y'all about to say. I know what y'all in here saying. Mel, you be reading really down. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat, though, if I be looking at the facts of the case? Because I think I'm looking at the facts of the case. I don't know him personally. I only know him from that stand. Hey, Kay, do I be looking at the facts of the case? Because I feel like we look together. As much going back as we do on these cases, I feel like we're a community that looks at the case together. No millionaire left behind. Okay? Hey, Paradox True. No millionaire left behind. That lady walked into the case. I'm going to find it. They're talking about what she say. She walked into the case with a bias. But I'm going to tell you, when I saw that case, I don't even know how to find it. Maybe I search her name. When I saw that case, saw that tweet, and it was really hers, and it said really was a solid witness, I said, what trial she watching? I said, what trial she watching? Yeah, no trial today, Rachel. Yes, Kay. I said, what trial is she watching? I should have known right then. I should have known. Yeah, I'm looking for the page. Why does it say she's a drunk? People are really crazy. Lord Jesus. Hold up. I'm trying to find something, y'all. Why I don't have the chat on my TV screen. I don't know, Miss Sheila. Hey, India. She said he was a solid witness. India, come on. Maybe she meant shaky. Y'all, I should have known right then. Thank you, Tasha. Let me screenshot this. Thank you, friend. There's no way, y'all, but I'm going to tell you, I should have known right then. Now, Miss Sheila, I can't speak on the Tory situation because I didn't really follow that case. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even want the internet drama with following that case because I do want to go out. I would love to go back and see the facts of that case, but I don't want the drama from that case. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have time. Okay, I don't have time. But I did see people talking about how she reported on that case. Maybe she was biased. Maybe she knew something. I don't know because I didn't really keep up with it to know. And I do think she said he's a solid liar. Listen, I didn't know that, but I'm going to say when I saw that tweet, y'all, I was done. India, now I do know that. They told me that part, India. I did not know. And see, Ash, this why I won't even touch it. I won't touch it because girl, if y'all could hear the things Mariah says about me when I give my opinion on the case, child, it's funny. And I think Megan is an amazing rapper. I think she's one of the hardest girls out there. I do. But that case, not really the case, but some of the things that came out regarding the case, it just made me feel a little different. And I try to also remember that when you lose your parent, you really are a different person. It affects Kanye. I understand him more. Now that I lost my mom, I get why he went wherever. It is life changing. So, I try to give her a little grace. But child, I just won't even touch it. Thug shouldn't have taken the plea. I don't think so either. I don't know why he did that. I still see. Didn't I just say I don't want to talk about it? I want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that because y'all just think about it. If Reli and his 6 friends finding me on Instagram, wherever on TikTok, baby, I don't need her millions of fans coming to find me. Okay, so I don't even deal with that. Hey, Amy. But yeah, when I saw that post though, I definitely was giving her the side eye. I really was, y'all, because one of the things I like about over here, I do think we work together to kind of iron out the facts of the case. I really do. And I do think it does not take, Stevie Wonder could see really was acting a fool on that stand. I'm sorry. Stevie Wonder could see that. Well, Miss Sheila, listen. Stevie Wonder could see that. And Stevie Wonder could see really was clowning on that stand. You could feel that this man was not being honest. You could just feel it. I don't care. I don't even know her to not care for Alexandria, but right now there's this discourse online just kind of saying how she's been on her YouTube page liking all of these like Reli, these pro Reli comments or something. That's her right. But I personally would not think you're a reasonable person if you sit through this case and you just don't believe that he had other motives. You just can't. I hadn't even posted about Wally. I hadn't even gotten to Wally yet. Wally said we not even done. We're almost done with Wally, which is why I ended up starting at 2 because we only have a little bit left. Hey, Didi, but there is no way you sat through that case and with a good conscience you tweeted that he's a pretty solid witness. He's not. He's not. I think maybe so, Blake, but I don't know. Yes, Ken. Yes. Maybe she's just anti-Rocky. In India, that can be true too. Which is why India brings me to another point. I think, in this form of media, me personally, because of the person I am wanting to perfect what I'm doing. So I want to seek out some journalism classes and, things I want to do better. She's an actual journalist. This is what Megan does. I don't know her background for that, but she's a journalist. She's always on TV and things. I just think it's her duty to have an unbiased opinion, at least initially. But, people reporting that they've seen you in and out of the courtroom and stop, Barchi. They've seen you in and out of the courtroom and you have a relationship with this guy. If that's the case, just don't report on it. Just don't report on it. Just don't. Jasmine, I heard her. I saw her. Okay. I just who was the prosecutor in LA, y'all? They're quietly hating on Rhianna. I don't know what it is, but I just thought that was comical. I did. I said, I can't wait to get online and tell them because these tweets were sending me. People are really feeling a way about it. And I, for one, because of Paige, I do understand we form biases. But ain't no way you saw that man on that stand that first day. And you want to say that he's a solid witness. Nothing about him was solid. Nicole, it wasn't an article. It was a tweet. It was a tweet. That would make sense, India. She has a legal reporting background. She used to work for a publication, but I think she went independent doing Tory and Med case. I could see that. I think that was the first time I'd ever heard of her, honestly, from that case. Just seeing her online. That was my first time really just seeing it. Hey, Lynn. She's also one that said Thug was going to jail. She said Thug was going to jail. Okay. Did you hear what Reli said? No, Landis. Send it to me. Send it to me. Oh, I got what you're saying, Ashley. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that, when I saw that tweet, I immediately thought about Paige and what she said. And I said, I'm going to ask the chat about that because I do believe, we try over here to kind of look at the facts and what's going on. Can I ask y'all something thinking of that? What did you guys think about the boxes from yesterday? I did a TikTok on it, but I'm interested to see what the chat thinks about the boxes. Remember, Joe showed all of those different boxes. Do you guys think it instilled any sort of reasonable doubt? And I'm going to show you guys a picture I saw on Twitter. Cat Not Williams posted it. It's from I'm going to read the name because I can't pronounce it. It's Goku Fan 6661. Y'all, you can't make this type of look. Listen, look at this, y'all. Hold up. Do y'all see that? Can y'all see what's in his hand? Hold up. Oh, I forgot. Let me send it to myself, y'all. I'm going to put it on the screen. And his name is on there, so let me show y'all this picture. When I saw this picture, I said, now wait a minute. So apparently this is a picture of Reli with a prop gun in a video with Rocky. Oh my. Y'all, I said, really? Okay. This was on X. I don't know. People can do some real research. I wouldn't even know where to start. But this is a picture of Reli with a prop gun, guys. This is him with a prop gun. Hold up. It's uploading now, guys. Let me take this off of the screen. Y'all, look at that. Zoom in, guys, because y'all know I don't know how to make it bigger. Zoom in. It's a screenshot from a video. It's a screen. Y'all know Joe probably got this because y'all remember he was bringing up other stuff he's seen on Twitter over the weekend. The young lady who showed the LA gun range and all of that. Joe brought that up. They are watching. Look at them. Look at them. Y'all. T, now you know that's what he's going to be yelling. It's AI. I said, wait a minute. Y'all, let me see. What's the name of the video? Do y'all see the name of the video on there? Here's the crazy part, y'all. If it's a video and it's been up in the Angels video, let's see if we can find it real quick. I couldn't believe this, y'all. I said, what? Angels. Okay. I'm just going to make sure the volume is off. Y'all, I was on the floor. Nick, let's see if it's fake. Let's see if it's fake, y'all. It's Angels. Let's see if it's fake. I'm going to stop this screen and I'm going to show the actual video. We'll see if we can get to the part and see if we see it for ourselves. The sound is off, guys, because I don't want to be copyrighted for it. So let's see if we can find that particular part. Okay, they're in the woods. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for them in the woods. Oh, okay. Here it should be around here. Oh, not he cocking it. Oh, God. Oh. Not he cocking it. Oh, no. there cocking it. Oh, waving it in the air like he just don't care. Oh, God. You can't make this up, y'all. Baby, it's him cocking it and waving that thing in the air. I know that's right, really. I know that's right. Y'all, where do we go from here? Where do we go? They said, what's your email? Where do we go from here? Now, listen, Ken. Y'all, where do we go? I'm sorry, I'm gonna watch that one more time. Cause that boy cocked it, waved it in the air. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. That boy excited. He is excited, guys. This video, let's see when this video was. 11 years ago. If they had props 11 years ago, do you think it's unreasonable to assume that they also had props 3 years ago? I don't. Reli said he'd never heard of a prop. He never seen a prop before. Yes, Ken. We got to everything in the chat. Do y'all remember that? Or is it just me? Do y'all remember Reli saying that he'd never seen a prop? He don't even know what that is. Wouldn't accepting payment for his contribution be validating it's real? I could. You mean the video, Lee? Do you mean the video? Cuff Boys. I'm sure Cuff Boys will find it. Who is Cuff Boys? Is that a YouTuber? I'm sure he's seen it if he's on Twitter. Hey, Rhianna. Oh God. Christy, maybe he didn't feel that there was any need to because Reli was so bad at lying. He probably didn't need any more aha moments. Hey, Destin, but for me in this chat, child, I didn't enjoy that one. She said, when I want a good laugh. Hey, Janelle. She said, when I want a good laugh, I rewatch Reli. Hold on, y'all. Brianna. Dang it, Brianna. Go back. Brianna, you'll see Reli waving a prop gun in an old ASAP Rocky video. Nick said, I found the email. Nick, you can also tag him on Twitter too. Y'all. Oh, Ash. You know, Ash. Ash, he might have that in his closing. He might have that in his clothes. And Ash, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if Joe says, Reli, the same guy that got on this stand and told y'all he didn't know what a prop was. And y'all know how he likes to get like, can't be seen. Just a second. Put it up on the screen right here in the video 11 years ago. Man, I'm going to holler. Okay? I am going to holler if this man puts that part of the video in his closing. Oh. Erica said you can't add new evidence in closings. Erica, I just feel like Joe could find a way. I don't know, Erica. I can't wait to see. What if there's a way that he introduces it through a witness, though? How do we know it's not? Oh, there we go. How do we know it's not already evidence, Erica? What if it's already evidence, Erica? I would, Ashley. Yes, Ashley. Hey, Monique. What if 12, he's supposed to hit the stand tomorrow, y'all. It's 12. Damn it, I done put the video down. Y'all, 12 is supposed to hit the stand. Latonya, we're supposed to. Y'all, Joe gonna say, y'all know. I need to find it. I was posting some video yesterday, and I was like, I want to find that. Surprise, surprise. Put that up there. Oh my. Listen, we can't make this up. That was a new theory, though, Kissing Pink. That was a new theory. It really wasn't evidence. Remember, that was her theory that we didn't hear until closing arguments. Oh, I guess they didn't watch that car too good. Girl, shut up. Girl. Y'all know, listen, closing arguments are not evidence to begin with. So it's not introduced to evidence if it's already evidence, but put in front of the jury during trial. Yeah, Erica, that's what I'm thinking, Erica. I'm thinking, what if he does that? What if, listen, if I see Reli come across my screen waving that gun, I'm telling y'all right now, I might have to end the stream. I might have, oh God. If I see that man come across my screen back there all loud and proud, listen, y'all, it's crazy, y'all. If I see that, oh, let me read y'all something else. Y'all, before we start, Wally. Yeah, I have so many tweets. I save these tweets because I'm like, I gotta tell them when I get online, just in case y'all aren't following me on Twitter. And let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me read it to y'all. Because if y'all recall, we talked about those lawyers. We talked about those lawyers who flew from New York with Reli. Maybe I need to go to his page. And there's some stuff in the YNW Melly case as well that we've got to get to. Oh, y'all. Let me just go to his page. Let me just go. Because, baby, y'all know Dennis Byron. Dennis he have a little tea on his page too. Dennis said that he forgot to mention. Hold on, I want to read the actual tweet. He said, I forgot to mention on my Monday's reporting on the ASAP Rocky trial that neither of Reli's civil attorneys were present for his last day of testimony, which may be a sign that they might be thinking about dropping their client if Rocky is acquitted in this case. I think we called it over here. I think we called it over here. I think we called it over here. I don't know about other channels and what they have going on because we over here. But I know for a fact, this chat, I think we called it really day 2. Day 2, and he was up there 5 days. I think we said day 2, they were going to leave him. Simply styled. I said that man probably got outside. It wasn't a black truck. He had to call Uber XL, baby, because they were no longer going to play with him. I don't think so. Oh, baby, he had to find his own way home. I think so. They're going to send him an invoice for their plane tickets and him wasting their time. Oh, God. We called it. over on this side. We said this is going to happen. Reli is, but I don't understand how we got this far without vetting him. Even with the police. I don't know how we got this far without vetting him. Because did you guys hear that they never interviewed 12-year eels? Now listen, if I'm hearing a story and you're telling me that you used a young man as a human shield, that's a person I want to talk to. That is a person I need to talk to because he's probably going to be pissed. He was used as a shield. Okay? So he may have something to say. Y'all didn't even interview him. Never even called them. It's called Angel's Ash. Never called him. As his personal injury attorneys aren't going to get paid since their policy is no recovery equals no fee. Wow. Not sure about his defamation attorneys. All right, there you have it. There you have it. Baby, golly. Y'all, this case really is the gift that keeps on giving. Now, I'm going to say this. If Rocky is not acquitted, and I think Ash said this earlier, that the jury is not a jury of his peers. And, we've heard Joe talk about that. You remember they mentioned it in court. It's not a jury of his peers. If he is not acquitted, I don't know what to say. I'm going to say we're doomed. And I don't know if I cannot say with 100% certainty that weapon was not a prop, especially the box theory. Joe was really trying to say those men went in that house. There were so many boxes they could have searched. They didn't even bother to do that. So how are we not sure that this prop, or at least the weapon that had the magazine in the house, how are we sure it wasn't in one of those boxes? And keep in mind, it was 3 years ago. If he was moving, whatever was going on, things get lost. Things get lost. Things get lost. They get lost. How are we sure it wasn't in one of those boxes? Because Joe just showed us several boxes that were unopened. They never touched. Kaylee, he did. 21 men, Miss Sheila. Thank you. 21 officers searched this man's home. 21 officers, and none of them bothered to open those boxes. Erica, stop. Can they show that video of the gun? Kaylee, that's what we're trying to. We don't know. We don't know if Joe's going to show it. We don't know if Joe's going to show it. But how do you guys feel knowing? Remember in the opening statement, Joe stayed away from that, which I get it, strategy. But remember in the opening statement, they showed us that even those weapons were in boxes. I mean, not the weapons, the magazines, they were in boxes. I mean, Rhianna's. Oh, Kaylee, he was probably lying, and that's probably why we haven't seen the video. But they haven't presented their case yet. We may see it. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. There's a video of them together in some song called Fashion Killer. If y'all want to look at that and see if you see it, that's one of the songs that pops up. Most times, prop guns are rented anyways. Thank you for the super chat, Kaylee. And Kaylee, that may be the problem. What if someone is saying, well, I bought it years ago. I don't have the receipt anymore. And if this video is from 13 years ago, I mean, not 13 years ago, 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, then that we lost it. That could be an explanation for it. The video was filmed in the summer in the Bronx. The summer before the alleged shooting. Okay, that makes more sense, Raynette. Do you know which video it was? Let me see if I missed one of your posts, Raynette. And hey, Raynette. Is Joe gonna bring a prop gun rental agreement? Oh, he needs something. Joe need now. Let me tell you, there's so much reasonable doubt. I don't know if he needs it, but it would be great if he had something. If he had something, that would be great. Hey, Sonya, that would be great. That would be great if he had something. Ooh. Rhianna said, don't send her back to Rice Street, to Rice Chat. That's hilarious. Rice Chat is hilarious. So, y'all, that is what I wanted to make sure I got out today. We're going to finish watching Wally. But then singing, I believe. Okay, Chelsea. Raynette just said the song, it was shot the summer before the alleged shooting. So I don't know if that's summer 21 or summer 20. Some song that came out around that time. Hey, Dominique. Some song that came out around that time. Let's not forget 20 officers at the crime scene and no cases were found. 7 at the crime scene, Susan. 21 at the search warrant. All multiples of 7. Look at that. But yeah. So we're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday with Wally. Finish Wally's testimony out, and then we can unpack. I'm here until 4:00 because y'all know today's Wednesday. Till 4:00. Jalen said Bronx native here.
He's also telling you he's staying at the Lowe's, and he tells you that he finally answers because he's sleeping. Is that right?
He's telling me that.
Now, you said you've been watching this trial, correct?
Correct.
When did you find out you were going to be a witness in this case?
Just recently.
Well, a couple of days ago, correct?
Correct.
And you continue to watch the trial, is that correct?
Correct.
Didn't the
Now, just one damn second. Just one damn second. I know the hell he is not badgering him for watching the trial when Flores gets up there the very next day and been sitting in the courtroom the whole time. You got to be kidding me. Hold on, y'all. Where's Wally? Oh, Lord, I got a lot of comments on Wally. Lord, hold on. That's so like he is insane. Do y'all think Reli's girlfriend will be called? I don't know. But I'm like Ash. I doubt it. We don't really need her. We know he's lying.
defense tell you, hey, listen, you're going to be a witness in this case. You should not be watching the trial.
Objection.
Sustain.
For what grounds, John?
It's irrelevant.
Exactly.
Just ask another question.
When you were watching the trial, you were hearing and listening what witnesses were saying about this case. Is that correct?
Yes.
So as you sit here, you know everything that's taken place up to this time in this trial. Is that right?
No, I didn't watch every minute of every hour of the case.
Well, you certainly know overall what has been transpiring in this case, correct?
Not overall.
Do you know what?
If I missed some days, how was that overall?
Do you know what the defense is in this case?
Objection.
Sustained.
Are you aware that the defense is claiming that it was a prop gun that was used by ASAP Rocky?
Objection.
What's the ground?
It's not relevant what Mr. Sajimi is aware of as it relates to the defense.
Have you ever seen Rocky with prop gun?
Objection. No, it's
Overruled.
You ever seen with prop gun?
no.
And would you agree, I'm just gonna ask you, but would you agree that in the world that you're involved in the entertainment world, in the rap world, if somebody is a concern about violence or a home invasion robbery, are you aware in your experience of anybody ever carrying a prop gun to deter that kind of conduct?
Objection, speculation.
I'm asking if he's aware. No speculation, right?
It is, it's asking him to speculate. So,
I'm not in the entertainment world.
no, you don't have to. He said he's not in the rap world. Ask another question.
We can do it later.
I answered it. He's like, where you at? With a slick voice. I'm like, huh? Where you at? Nigga, I'm at the W. I'm at really at the lows. You feel me? And we know how you boulevard and all look the same. You're like, no, you're not. Nigga, that's a bum ass hotel. I'm like, huh? He said, show me outside. Okay. All of it look the same. I'll show him outside. When he goes, I'll be in 5 minutes. I'm like, alright. My girl like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. He calls me. It was calls me. I got all these text messages. What do you think is even done? You and a couple other people heard this story. Rocky out here thinking this all sweet, but his life is really. And bro, that's what I wanted to ask you, bro. Like, why really though? You feel me? Why take it to you know the guys? You feel me? Who, me? Yeah, them though. How the boys? Whether or not, bro, he's a multi-millionaire. He blamed me. I'm no longer on his level. Everybody turned on me. Everybody, bro. Rocky had everybody turn on me.
I see him on mute. He is not jealous of Rocky. Why does he keep making these type of inferences? Now he's saying he's a multi-millionaire. I'm not on his level anymore. I'm not on his level anymore. Like that is, I think what's bothering me the most is the more Reli talks, you see that it really does bother him that Rocky has become as famous as he became. It may be for real what people are saying. Maybe Reli was the person used to getting the attention, the girls, everything. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was, because he is consistently reminding us, Rocky left me. Rocky's gone. He's doing his own thing. Rocky's a multi-millionaire. I'm not on his level anymore. Again. Regina. Oh, Rhianna. Rarely equals Regina George. Again, we hear it again. I mean, this is like a theme throughout this case. Him consistently talking about how Rocky left him behind and is not doing what he thinks Rocky should be doing.
What did you mean when you said, why take it to, the guys? What did that mean?
The police are willing to have them find a resolution outside of legal or police.
Would you agree that if Rocky shot him and hit him, isn't that a police matter?
Sure, yes.
Well, so why then are you saying, you know what, why are you taking it to the guys?
I think I just answered that.
So have you already decided what side you're on?
No, but I think when you're trying to mitigate the situation, the best solution is not all of this.
You used an interesting, you just said mitigate. Before you said mediate.
Mediate, I'm sorry.
Well, you were trying to mitigate this situation for your buddy.
I spoke wrong. I was trying to mediate.
Let me ask my question. Who used the word mitigate?
I did, and I was wrong.
Motion to strike everything after I did as non-responsive. You would agree that in using that term, that could certainly, if you could convince Reli to not cooperate with the police or authorities, that could mitigate the situation for your friend ASAP Rocky, correct?
I was trying to mediate the situation.
How exactly were you trying to mediate the situation to help Reli?
Really just hear him out.
Okay, y'all. I really want to know if Lewin went home and thought this helped his case. Attacking him, Wally, for protecting himself. How do you think that looks to the jury? I'm not going to speak as if Wally didn't probably have a side, because keep in mind, he knew both of these gentlemen, and I'm pretty sure he's heard some things about Reli. I'm pretty sure he's already heard some things about Reli. Attacking this man on the stand, Lewin looks terrible. He looks goofy. He really looks goofy.
Hear him out on a tape call that you could then call your buddy ASAP Rocky about. Is that right?
Mediating the situation to me was hearing him, his frustration.
Hearing his frustration, your friend, so you could report it to
Ash, I just saw the coming back. I just deleted the person out the chat, because what are you talking about? I just deleted them, Ash. They gone.
the true person that you had interest in protecting, correct?
I think it was ready to show the other person or show both sides when you're talking both sides. Yeah.
How many of your calls with Rocky did you get?
None, we didn't talk on the phone. Never talked on the phone.
Go ahead and continue, play.
Yes, Miss Sheila. Now that's Miss Sheila. Ash, don't come over here. Erica, some crazy person was in the chat. Correct me.
Problem, technical problem?
Yes. I'm just gonna reopen it again.
So we don't waste any time.
And throughout this whole trial, Mr. Man been sitting like this. I know he has cussed Reli out 50 times when Reli was on that stand, but throughout the whole trial, I will say, someone said in my comments, he's also a model and they work on not smiling. Maybe that's what it is, but I will say that throughout trial, I don't care what you guys have said, he is not doing too much of that leaning and not paying attention. He's actually looked really attentive, especially when Reli was on the stand. The most we'll get is this right here. The most we'll get is this right here. No, there's no court today. Court is back tomorrow.
Everybody turned on me. Everybody, bro. Everybody turned on me that day. Because what the fuck am I doing? Spin on this block and go shoot him up. Where's my cripple at? Because he's a no-time, bro. I'm not having nobody shoot at me, bro. I'm taking it on the chin. And two, I'm not about to spin on Rocky's block. I'm already a millionaire, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So,
At this point, Reli was telling you that Rocky had shot at him, correct? What you just heard.
I don't know what he meant exactly with why wouldn't I, bro? He's a multi-millionaire. Land at me. No longer level.
Where he says, or do I cripple him because he's a multimillionaire, bro? I'm not having nobody shoot at me. You didn't understand that to me? He was saying that Rocky shot at him?
That's what he meant. I can't decipher what he meant.
Come on, Wally.
You cannot decipher what he meant
That's what he said.
by, I'm not having nobody shoot at me. You can't decipher that.
Sustain. The words speak for themselves. Again, you can comment on the final argument, or Mr. Zlomek, whoever does the final argument, as can Mr. Tarantino. The words are there. Both of you can put whatever inference you want. Go on to the next question.
Right now, unfortunately, if I saw any type of gossip about Rock, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would just keep scrolling. So I don't even know anything about this. I can't tell you anything the boys done for real. Outside of that one song I know. I didn't see that.
You ignorant black nigga. Niggas everything, how to get money, how to do this. You watch me do that? Do you have a foundation for black people? Do you have a foundation for anybody? No, this nigga's greedy. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and be like, oh, how you meet somebody like that, bro? You take away what they have, drugs. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not doing it on some like this, that, and third, on some holy shit, and I'm gonna have a guy warrior. I'm just saying, you ignorant black nigga. Niggas everything, how to get money, how to do this. You watch me do that? Do you have a foundation for black people? Do you have a foundation for anybody?
Reli Luther X has entered the chat. Reli Luther X. Did y'all hear what Reli just said? Reli said he teach N-words how to get money every day. Rhianna, do you hear me? That boy said, so yesterday, Zakia's not in here. Yesterday, Zakia sent me the video from around the, I think she said it was George Floyd. I think it was George Floyd, and his comments where he was kind of talking about, instead of talking about police brutality, he went to like black on black crime and when are people going to stop that? So now Reli has sat down and said, what do people hate him for? Because those are the angles that you have to hit to get more people on your side. Reli said, do you have a foundation for black people? He said, no, it's all about money and greed with you. But, well, Rhianna, if teaching people how to get money is having your said girlfriend busted wide open in some upscale hotel on a Saturday night with somebody that could be her father, goodbye, Reli. Goodbye. Did Wally make jimajones.ch? Because y'all know he dabbles in all types of tech and he creates websites. I wonder if Wally created jimajones.ch.
This nigga's greedy. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and be like, oh, how you meet somebody like that, bro? You take away what they have, drugs. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not doing it on some like this, that, and third, on some holy shit.
Let me pause the live to say this. Miss Sheila just reminded me. Yesterday on X, she posted that her uncle passed, Miss Sheila. So if you guys do have like key socials, please reach out to her. She did lose her uncle. And y'all know her birthday is on the 7th. So if you have her socials, reach out to her. I definitely did tell her that I'm praying for her, but I did want to let you guys know she may not be here today. She may not be here a couple days because she is dealing. Uncle, thank you, Miss Sheila, for reminding me about that.
I'm gonna have a guy warrior. I'm just saying because he wear down me 4 or 5 times. I had to use pills as a shield or I'll be dead. I feel.
Did Reli tell you that he had to use bills as a shield or I'd be dead?
He said that.
Keep playing.
I'm trying to, you feel me? Not trying to end squash and shit with some paper or something, but what, you know, like. It's too late. You told me suck I did. Boom, boom, boom. I hit a John the same day. Bro, that's all I had. We had nothing but time, bro. I got the best lawyer in LA and worry about my business. You feel me? He told John to stop contacting me. I sent him the piece of the bullets, sent him the text messages of him, letting him know how serious this is. You know what he said? Nigga, fuck you. I feel, bro. So what am I supposed to do? I accept it.
So, Reli is telling you that the defendant shot at him and then basically told him, F you, I'm not giving you anything. And your response is, he says, you feel me, and you say, yeah.
That's what you do.
What was the point of your response?
I'm consulting through mediation, so.
So, you're consulting for mediation. Can you explain what you mean by that, please?
I'm meeting the situation, so I'm hearing him out.
Isn't it true that what you're doing is you are trying to make Reli think that you are on his side, while at the same time you are taping him and then immediately contacting the man he is saying shot at him, who is actually your closer friend. Isn't that correct?
No, I'm mediating the situation, so.
Keep playing.
Louis, you're not helping it. You're not helping it.
So you also say, this is on, you got it in front of you. You say, you gotta try to squash this shit, get some paper or something, or what? You know, like, you see that, that's on page 8, lines 7 through 9.
Yes,
You're telling him, when you mean get some paper, you're telling him, you gotta get some money from the defendant, correct?
I'm really just giving him options to mediate the situation, so there's a resolution.
Right, and the option you're giving him is you're basically telling him he can go get money from the defendant. That's what that means, correct?
No,
What does it mean when you're saying to go get paper? What does that mean?
I'm giving him options, right? Not just one option, which is,
So listen, I didn't ask you how many options you're giving. Listen to my question.
you said, what does this mean?
What does it?
Let me finish. right?
Sure.
Right. I
So
know
what does
that's
this mean
right.
From line 6 to 9.
No, let me be
That's
real
what you
clear.
asked, right?
No, this is what I asked you.
All right.
Are you ready? What does it mean when you said get some paper or something? What does that mean?
It can be money.
What's that?
I said it can be money.
Wait, it can mean money or it did mean money?
It can.
What did it mean when you
Oh,
said it?
my.
I said it can mean money.
Listen to my question. Are you the one that said that?
Yeah.
When you said it, did it mean money?
Yeah.
Right,
You
Eric.
were telling him you can get some money from Rocky. That's where you're saying you're trying to mediate, correct?
No.
No?
I'm giving options to mediate the situation.
Sir, one of those options is, you're telling him, an option would be get some paper or something, correct?
Correct.
Now, let me ask you, up until this time in the conversation,
He did, Chelsea. Thank you, Monique,
has
girl.
Reli mentioned that he is gonna try to be getting a bunch of money from the defendant?
I'm not sure.
Well, would you agree that it looks like you're the person suggesting that he go get some money? We just get some paper, correct?
Giving it an option within mediation.
And that's coming from you, correct?
Correct.
And you're aware that's exactly what he did, correct?
I believe so.
Well, you believe so, you're aware, you said, you taped him, he went and got a lawyer, and he ended up suing the defendant for money, is that right?
I believe so.
Move on. Keep going.
Right, move on, Louis.
Niggas shooting at me 4 or 5 times where I almost died, or shoot this man. Now coming with suing, of course, the severity of the case, he tried to kill me. So that's when that's when he got to agree. You feel me?
I feel ain't no way niggas describe, like, you feel me? No taping or nothing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
Bro, he's a grown, he's 33 years old. He got other men talking for him. He know what he did. You get what I'm saying? He had more than enough time. This shit happened 7 months later. He was trying to reach out to me. He still can't reach out to me.
I feel with the legal shit and putting out, bro.
Do y'all hear that? This happened 7 months ago. He could have reached out to me. He still didn't reach out to me. Why would he want to reach out to you when you are literally going to his managers, his friends, telling them that you want to take his money? Make it make sense. It is the delusion. The delusion is it's just insane.
You know, so
That's on him. I didn't want to go about that way.
He did blue sky.
When
He said it was
he
fake.
said on the top of page 9, he says, now coming with suing, of course, the severity of the case, he tried to kill me. He was referring to the incident with Rocky, right? That's how you took it, is that right?
Objection to what he interpreted from the same again is not relevant.
Is that correct?
Can you repeat the question?
So he is saying the severity of this case, and he says, now Cumming was suing, of course, the severity of the case, he tried to kill me. So that's where he's going to. That's why he got to read, you feel me, and you say, yeah, I feel, ain't no way ends good like you feel me. No paper, no nothing, Rosie. You're saying at that point, he's telling you he tried to kill me, and you're telling him, hey, get some money, correct? As an option.
Trying to mediate the situation, yes.
That's not the question I asked you. Are you telling him to get some money as an option?
Not directly.
So what does it mean? What is indirect about you mentioning get some paper?
I think it's the way we talk. You really wouldn't understand, but there's a way we talk that puts out options, right? So, yeah.
So you're saying, you indicated that paper is money, and you admitted that you're telling him to go get some paper, and now you're telling me, apparently, I can't understand the way you talk?
I'm going to tell you what I wish Wally would have said here. Now, I don't know what he meant. He probably could have been telling Reli to go get some paper. As in, I don't know. I don't want to speak for Wally, but what I wish Wally would have said here is, do y'all remember Beyonce, your best revenge is your paper? Do y'all remember that? I wish he would have said, not even crediting Beyonce, but just saying, I'm telling him to go get his money up. Don't worry about Rocky and trying to do all of this. Go get your money up. Your biggest revenge is for you to become successful without Rocky. Right, Erica? Like, I wish he would have said that. Rhianna, he should have said something like that. I'm telling him go run his paper up. Don't worry about this foolishness with Rocky. Go run your paper up. I wish he would have said that. And a piece of me feels like he was hinting towards that, but just couldn't really express it because Lewin is hollering and carrying on. Maybe, but I wish he would have just said that.
You're just highlighting the word paper.
No, you said the word get some paper.
You're highlighting the word paper, but if you look around it, there's certain ways we talk that I'm giving off different options to mediate the situation.
So you're basically saying that in order for anybody to understand this conversation, we got to ask you to interpret, correct?
No, not necessarily, no.
Well, if you're saying that we can't understand the plain words you're giving, and you're further saying that you understand it and we don't, then it would seem that the only way we could understand would be to ask you to explain it, correct?
No, if I said the dog was red, you can understand the dog is red. With certain terminology in the way we talk, you wouldn't understand it.
I just want to be clear.
You've accomplished what you meant to accomplish. Push the play button.
I got a lawyer. When you get a lawyer, that has nothing to do with boys. And Jabari is his friend. He might as well thank him for him not being late in the few. Because but those are allegations. You feel me? He got enough, and you're part of the PR team. He would have had enough people to block that if Jabari didn't say nothing, bro. Those are allegations. Jabari made it official.
Yeah, so what's the next one?
Jabari's getting sued too. Jabari's getting sued for defamation as a character.
Now, wait a minute. I know he... Now, listen. Listen, y'all. What I don't understand about Jabari is the same person who put Rocky on speaker, allowed Reli to hear what Rocky was saying, right? Only for this lawsuit, this civil suit, him to include Jabari for defamation. But let me tell you what Jabari did. When it came out, I don't think Jabari ever thought Reli would take it this far. I don't think he ever, I don't think he ever thought Jabari would take it this far, because Jabari took it. I mean, not Jabari, Reli. Reli took it far by suing him, not only pressing charges, but also this civil suit for $30 million. Remember when Rocky got arrested, Reli testified to Jabari putting it on his Insta story. Do you guys remember Reli testifying to that? And because Jabari put it on his Insta story, he probably said some more wild stuff too, but Jabari is now included in the defamation suit. That's what you get for being messy, Jabari. Now the suit may be dismissed, but Jabari, that's what you get for being messy, because there's no way you should have let Reli hear what Rocky was saying. If you wanted to mediate the situation, you should have mediated the situation. But no, you want to be messy, Bari. And you want to let Reli hear what Rocky was saying about him. Reli just said it. There were assumptions. It was chatter. Rocky wasn't messing with him, but Jabari confirmed it. Listen, Ash, baby, he said the dog gonna be in that suit if he needs to have him in there to make sure he gets that $30 million. But yes, y'all, Jabari who did this three-way call, which we know kind of all made all this just really come to a head. That Jabari is also being sued for defamation. Wow. No, Miss Sheila, Bari was in the car. Bari was in the car when he's the one who put the phone on speaker. Remember, Reli testified that Bari did this to him. Like, don't say anything, when Reli was going to say something about Rocky talking about him. Listen, Reli ain't think it would go this far. I agree. He and Reli standing on principle, and that principle is as stable as a marshmallow. Oh God, you understand, but we don't like that. Lumping yourself in with the entirely non-Black jury is a dog whistle, especially when a witness is politely explaining your adventure. Good point. Good point, Adventure. Okay, y'all. She is pointing out here, you understand, but we don't. That right there is a great point. Lumping yourself in with the entirely non-Black jury is a dog whistle, especially when a witness is politely explaining your lack of cultural proximity to you. Don't we love having Aaron in the chat? She said she using voice text. Don't we love having Aaron in the chat? Aaron, that I can see that. I thought it was very I don't even want to say that. But Aaron, you said it perfectly. Yes, you said it perfect. Yes. Okay.
Because everybody look bad, bro. I'm just trying to.
He look bad. He did that, bro. I didn't call you. I didn't have a gun. Came up, listen, Hollywood house, right? Everybody saying everybody look bad, right? Everybody point the finger, because when I take, bro, I got Hollywood, I got so many people. Niggas hanging. He's in a mission. Nigga, I pay my way around him every single time.
Did Reli?
Niggas hanging. He's in a mission. Nigga, I pay my way around him every.
Yeah, we're gonna have to listen to that one more time. Hey, K Tally. But it sounds like she's definitely our Brian Steele over here. It sounds like he's saying he's in a mansion. I pay my rent around here. What? Really?
He look bad. He did that, bro. I didn't call you. I didn't have a gun. He like, listen, Hollywood house, why everybody saying everybody look bad? Why everybody point the finger? Because when I take bro, I got Hollywood, I got so many people. Niggas hanging. He's in a mission. Nigga, I pay my way around him every single time.
He said he's in Hollywood. He hates Rocky.
Did Reli ever tell you during any conversation that he had any gun or any weapon during this incident?
Not sure, no.
Not sure or no, which is.
Reli himself?
Did Reli ever tell you during any conversation that during this incident in November 2021 with the defendant, that he, Reli, had a gun or any kind of weapon?
No, he never mentioned that.
In fact, he made very clear he didn't have a gun, correct?
Correct.
Did you ever ask the defendant if he had a gun?
No.
Keep playing.
That's him. He uses niggas. He used 12 year ills. Nigga, that was the whole joke about the whole shit with Barbie and the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? The nigga asked if Barbie, is he out to the complex car? Nigga, Barbie laughs at him like, nigga, you're not using me. Nigga, the next conversation was about how he got 12 year and ills on his jet or some whole shit. I feel you.
First of all, his first sign that call was being recorded is his lack of responses. I feel you. Did you hear what he just said? He just said Jabari was like, no, I'm not coming there. You're not about to use me. He's got eels and he's got 12 all on the jet. And his response was, shh, I feel you. That's the first sign right there. He should have known that call was being recorded or he was in a room with the man, something. That should have been a sign. Do you guys remember Joe asking Reli if he was responsible for Rocky's success? And Reli was like, no, what are you talking about? No, he said, I made that N-word. What did he just say? I made him. Y'all, Joe, one thing I love about Joe is the fact that he combs through this evidence. Him, somebody in the case, and they're picking apart everything. All of those questions he asks Reli stem from things he knows Reli has said. Joe asked him this. Do you feel like you're responsible for his success? Reli was like, no. And here come Luann. You come right behind Joe and you play this man saying he made Rocky. If you made me make another one, come on. Another one, Rhianna. Another one.
Well, not no he didn't know yet. He didn't pop up at my crib. On purpose swag, I made that nigga. That's why you feel like that, bro. I've been powerful. I've been there. Jabari everything, bro. I put every last school. I just know that niggas are trying to end this shit, you know, by that.
So when you're saying you just want this shit in, you want bygones to be bygones, you wanted to mitigate this situation, whether the defendant shot him or not, correct?
You're saying to mediate the situation.
Did you hear what you were just going to say?
Yes, I can read.
Okay, so my question is, when you're saying, I just want all you ends to kind of end this shit, and you know, bygones be bygones, you are saying you do not care what actually happened. You just want the situation to be over, correct?
No, it's not.
So what did you mean by that?
I think I asked you this. When you're mediating, you want to come to a resolution, and yeah.
So I'm gonna ask this question again because you're not answering it. These are your,
Sustain.
sir,
Don't editorialize.
sir, these are your words. So I'm gonna read
We
these
gonna keep
words,
going?
and I'm gonna ask you specifically what the words meant. You said, I just want you all ends to kind of end this shit, and you know, bygones be bygones. What did you mean when you said that?
I think I just told you to mediate it and find a resolution between each other.
Move on,
Makes
move on.
sense to me.
He's not answering the question.
Well, yes,
He's not
he
You just did, move on.
When he shot at me, who ends anything when a nigga shoot at you 4 or 5 times when you gotta grab another member to protect yourself? He called me out my living space. Called me, told me to stop ducking him.
Man, let me tell y'all this. What the hell has Reli been Googling? Reli said he called me out my living space. You were at a hotel. And I do understand we rent these hotels and we live there. Reli, you were at a hotel. And he's just neglecting to even bring up the fact that you text him first. You text him first. Got mad he didn't respond. He texted you hours later. Hours later. Rhianna said he was living there. I can't make this up.
He played that it's called premeditated, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Baby Reli was probably running Chat GPT down when this happened. Because now it's premeditated when you text him. You text him. Now it's premeditated. The hotel is his mansion is hilarious.
He didn't give me a chance. He told me I'm coming to a gun battle. I came to link him to see what the fuck the status was about. He pulls out. He tries to chest bump me. He tries to chest bump me and then pull out a gun for self-defense. He's a pussy boy.
Miss Sheila, I heard him, Miss Sheila. I thought it's not Chat GPT. It's GBT. It's not GPT. I thought it was GPT. Okay. Is that it, Monique? Tell me. I thought it was Chat GPT. I hope I said it right. But Miss Sheila, here go Miss Sheila's part. Miss Sheila had been wanting me to hear this part. It's GBT, y'all. I thought it was PT. It's PT? Okay. Either way. Miss Sheila, I just heard it. He tries to chest bump me and then pulls out the gun in self-defense. These are his words. These are not Rocky's words. These are not Rocky's words. Oh, okay. These are not Rocky's words. Hold on. Let's go.
The fuck the status was about. He pulls out. He tries to chest bump me. He tries to chest bump me and then pull out a gun for self-defense. He's a pussy boy.
New Yorkers are hilarious. He's a pussy boy. It's hilarious. But this is him saying this. No one is making him say this. Listen, not assault. And do you think jurors are not going to forget this? Do you think jurors are not going to forget Reli saying out of his own mouth he pulled it out in self-defense? And keep in mind, y'all, this is the first video that we saw. The first video we saw. This is that video, guys.
Give me an ill is standing in between while he's trying to shoot me. He ain't give me no seconds. Or she acting like that. And I got it all on camera. You don't want that. Like, trust me. You stupid. He did it all.
What does he have on
camera? Shoot me. He ain't give me no seconds. Or she acting like that. And I got it all on camera. You don't want that. Like, trust me. You stupid. He did it all on camera, Cam. So the world looking at me because of bars and off right now, but in a few seconds, if I wanted to do an HBO or do anything, his whole career is fucked. Everybody's looking at me like the man.
So that's what you,
Joe That's how I feel right now. That man said his whole career would be over. Everyone is going to be looking at me like the man. Where's Rhianna? Rhianna, there go another moment. Joe is looking like me. Here we go again. Here we go again. Brianna, here's another moment. Here we go again. He said his whole career would be over. Everyone's going to be looking at me like I'm the man. This is what all of this is about. I don't want to hear y'all in my comments talking about, oh my God, he's a victim. First of all, have you heard the things that he did? I'm sorry, it sounded like the weapon probably should have been pulled out that night, and I don't think he tried to hurt him. I do think he was trying to scare him off. Reli is a bully. He is jealous, and he is a bully. He is a jealous bully. Red, I didn't see you in here. Hey, Red. He is a bully. He followed these people 2 blocks because, again, he thinks he's the big bad wolf. He's 6'3". Rocky's 5'10". That boy might be 150 pounds, if that. Reli's almost 200 pounds. Probably a little over that. So, no, Reli is a bully. I do believe it's exactly what he said. He pulled it out in self-defense. Call him what you want to call him. Call him what you want to call him. He pulled it out in self-defense.
Like, I guess it was the ending of the girl.
I'm showing this shit out of here. That was my game. And regardless, I ain't gonna give a fuck about no police, nigga. I'm going against a multi-millionaire that's trying to kill me. So it's really good.
You were played a small clip of this by the defense that only had the I'm suing the shit out of him. That was my game regardless. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Would you agree that that clip alone, just by itself, doesn't put the rest of the conversation in context?
Objections to that.
Right.
Still no ground, John.
Lewin got to be killing me. Even when you play the rest of the call, it still sounds like the same thing. I didn't need context. It's what we've seen on the stand all this time, baby.
Objection.
The objection is, that's an improper question, but that was an impeachment question. That's why I asked that.
That's not a legal objection. Your Honor, I keep asking you.
If you want, when the defense is asking questions, if you just want to say objection without a legal ground, I could probably infer what the legal ground is. I want to move the case along.
Your Honor, I'm just asking. The court has said they've ordered both sides. We're lawyers.
Right.
I can't respond when he doesn't give a legal ground. The court makes me an offer that I don't have to state a legal ground. That's not the rule of court. I state a legal ground because I'm a lawyer. He simply says objection.
So what do you suggest?
Now, here's the crazy part. All of this is in front of the jury. Now, Judge Arnold, I made a video about you like laying some ground rules. First day of court, you said no speaking objections because you'd already know what the objection was the moment it's raised. But here you are, asking Lewin why he feel, what does he suggest when it comes to objections? He's in your courtroom in front of the jury telling you this is not how court works. All of a sudden, we're 5 days in. Now you want to ask for suggestions? Lewin, go to hell. This is too much.
He gave a legal ground, as you told him.
And if he doesn't?
Then the objection is overruled. According to the evidence code and the rules court. The court knows. I'm not telling the court anything, of course.
I can't believe this is happening in front of the jury. He is having a BF. Okay, if you've seen White Chicks, that's the reference. He is having a BF in front of the jury with a witness on the stand because the defense raised an objection.
Aware of? That's all I'm asking, Judge. Just stay your ground. And instead we get along.
I heard you.
Okay.
Proceed.
All right.
Besides suing somebody like that, you feel me? Now he gotta face the consequences of that because he wanted to be a gangster and run out his crib like that. That has nothing to do with me. You feel me? I did my part. If we look at it on my end, what else am I supposed to do?
I mean, like, squash that shit in the streets, some shit that has money.
Ain't no street nigga. Bro, what the fuck?
I feel
You know what?
What did you mean when you said, I mean like squash that shit in the streets type shit? What does that mean?
I think that's another cultural thing that you kind of wouldn't understand that we use, where it's really mediating the situation among ourselves.
Yeah.
Your Honor, can you instruct the witness to answer the question?
He did. I'm sorry, did y'all not understand what he meant? I understood what he meant, handle it in the streets, outside of court. Didn't have to mean they need to fight. They need to do, no, it means we can handle it outside of court. He mediate the situation ourselves. I got what Wally was saying. Maybe it's a cultural thing, but I got what he was saying. I got it.
Yeah, and refrain from suggesting to Mr. Lewin or anybody else what they would or would not understand. Just answer the question directly.
I did.
It's hard to answer someone.
Do your best.
Okay. Sir, I'm asking you, listen to my question, what you meant, what you said. I'm not asking you to respond that you were mediating. That's not answering the question. I'm asking you to tell me that I wouldn't understand it. You said the words. What did you mean?
Meant to find a resolution.
What specifically does it mean? Squash that shit in the street type shit. What does that mean?
Keep mentioning what it means, and I'm telling you, within our culture, it needs to find a resolution. You wouldn't understand.
Just answer the question and move on.
And the resolution that you've already advised him of is get some paper, get some money, and keep the cops
And
out.
I answered this, I listed different options as well.
What other option did you list, sir, besides get the money? What other option did you list in?
Have a conversation.
Have a conversation. So you're mediating, and your solution is, after the victim has been shot at, your solution is he should either get some money or have a conversation with the defendant. Is that correct?
Conversation might need money too.
There's more solutions, but yes.
Well, I'm asking, what solution specifically during this call, other than get some money, did you offer to Reli to solve the situation? Maybe one.
I think just the talk.
Yeah, we are on a roll. If you haven't liked the live, it's almost 400 of us in here. Please hit the X. We want to get to 350 likes. I can't even see where the chat is. Y'all know I can never see. It doesn't tell me where the likes is on here. So if you can, just like the live. Again, it does help me get into the algorithm. I'm looking at us now. And yes, almost 400 of us in here and 259 likes. If we can get 50 people, hit the X on the live chat and just like the live for us. Thank you.
Situation, yeah, just talk.
You're aware that Reli has told you that they went to talk and the defendant pulled a gun on him and then shot at him a couple of minutes later the last time they talked. You're aware of that, correct?
But over time, people's sensitivity and their feelings kind of change, so you can come to a common ground and talk.
So
I know Louie hate Wally. Wally just made a lot of sense. It's people I don't speak to anymore that I can't even remember why we stopped talking. He is so right. Your memory, your sensitivity to certain things may change and you may eventually start to talk to them. Wally's a class act. Your
advice to Reli was sit down with the defendant, whether he shot you or not, because times change. We need to keep the police out of it, and we need to settle this amongst ourselves. That's pretty much your advice.
Trying to mediate the situation so we can talk.
Okay.
So there's a better resolution than the circus.
Wait, a circus, or you mean a lawsuit where the defendant might suffer adverse consequences, or a criminal case where he might suffer adverse consequences.
I just need a resolution.
What do you do just at a circus?
Just really high publicity, public things.
Well, and in fact, you had this conversation in May. That was just a short time after it was publicly revealed. You're aware now, you've been watching the trial, you said a lot of the trial. You're aware that originally when this case happened in November, that Reli was not identified. But in April of 2022, it went all over the media saying that Reli was the guy involved, calling him a snitch, calling him a rat. You're aware of that now, correct?
Time to move on.
Thank you.
Were you aware of that?
I was aware when he told me in that.
When did he tell you that?
Oh my God.
He told me about the situation on the phone call.
Go ahead, Glenn.
Can we just, this ain't no street nigga, man. You got 3 or 4 bodyguards, bro. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This man running around with, come on. What street shit do he do, bro? This is a street nigga, you already know what would happen. Everybody know what would happen. We're talking about ASAP Rocky, bro. The case of Dior, like, come on, stop it.
I'm just trying to, cause I fuck with you heavy, bro. You know, so it's right every time, nigga, and I fuck with you.
I'm trying to let people know, and the ones who's close by him, this ain't no, he ain't no gangster, well doing, bro, this ain't no gangster. If this was a gangster, this would be handled in the streets.
So I know
He got 3 or 4 bodyguards with him 24/7.
so that's the next thing, bro. Like, niggas go to court, you feel me? Like, I'm not just watching shit.
He's finished. You gotta,
Why not just ask for the bribe, or, you know?
I try
I want the court to understand, I will absolutely finish, Your Honor, by 5:30. I will be done. So I'm just asking the court, because I need to ask these questions, I'm asking the court for the same leeway that the defense got with Reli.
Wow. Please stop it. Lewin is crying to the judge. Because of these objections, he's basically saying, can you tell the defense to stop objecting? Let me ask what I want to ask of Wally. I don't care if it doesn't sound right to them. Can I just ask what I want to ask? You don't get to do that. And whose fault is it that you didn't object? It wasn't leeway. The judge just ruled that he was able to ask those questions. Like, come on, Lewin. This is embarrassing. You couldn't have hung your career on this case. Come on, Lewin.
It's on stand for 5 days. So I will be done, I promise, by 5:30. So I'm just asking, as I'm asking these questions, that if there's a legitimate objection, it's the same. When the court is asking to move on for the legitimate objection.
Because there comes a point where it appears to me that you fully explored the issue, and it is time to move it. You are accomplishing what you are intending to accomplish.
Okay.
And there's no reason to keep on.
I hate to say this, but I just know Lewin that got shoved in a locker or two in his day. I just know it. What are you doing? Lewin, what are you doing? Not you begging the judge to just not be a judge. You want the judge to really be asleep, because we do think he's sleeping up there. You want him to really just go to sleep so you can ask whatever. And then he's not happy with the answers that he is receiving. And I'm sorry, Wally does not look like he's not trying to answer them. He's answering the questions, just not the way Lewin wants him to. Monet, is he bossy? I'm just glad he's not a police officer. Ash, is it not worse him being a prosecutor? It's almost tit for tat, friend. I almost feel like it's tit for tat. Look how hard he's going when he know the man is lying. It's
on that same issue. And again, at the end of the case, when you argue to the jury, when Mr. Tacopino argues to the jury, argue reasonable inferences.
Well, the problem is I need to confront the witness with what
no, you
I'll be done by 5:30, Ron. So I'm going to do that. You have my word. If I'm not, you can stop me.
I need to confront the witness. What the hell have you been doing for the last hour? Surefire way for a trial counsel to preserve an issue for appeal is to object. That's why YSL had so many continuing objections. I'm sure Lewin is well aware of how issues get preserved. Adventure, I don't think he gives a damn at this point, which is crazy to me. Because I don't think the judge has been like unfair. I do think he's continued to insert himself, but I'm not really mad about this because the man is answering the questions. Lewin just won't move on. But eventually, we learned this with YSL, that if you don't object, you lose it. You have to object. I remember Westmoreland saying about Nichols. She said, we were like, man, we keep getting denied, but we just have to do it. And look what happened because they did object. Lewin is killing me. He's killing me.
With no argument?
What?
Nothing back? So, what did you mean where it says, do you feel me? Like, why not squash this shit? What does that mean?
Ooh!
Didn't I answer this? I think it would in
That's a fact, Ash. That is a fact.
that to mediate the situation and find a resolution.
It meant to keep this. You then say, right before it, you said, what's next though, bro? Like, ends go to court? You're telling him what's going to happen is this case is going to end up in court, and you're telling him you want to squash it before it gets to court, correct?
I'm asking him what his process was, and he's telling me.
Yes, he.
But
Pretty, I guess, until he gets the answer he needs.
Bro, you don't ask for the bag because that's extortion, bro.
Hold on, sorry. Does everybody understand that you don't have a page 16 in your transcript? It's going to be up on the screen. All right.
I can make it a little bigger and we need to.
did everyone see it or no?
No, not yet.
Are you able to eliminate the
Yes.
the picture
Yes,
and center it? Can you make it bigger?
I can.
Can everyone see it
How
now?
about that?
Also, it's also right behind, to your right. Your Honor, in yours, if it's easy.
You ever look, bro? I'm smart, bro. You gotta understand, I'm not no dumb black nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm all about Black empowerment, but really this whole circus was dumb. You may not be dumb, but this whole thing that you've got going on is dumb.
And you ask for a bag without a lawyer, bro, it's called extortion. You feel me? You're gonna do everything accordingly. Everything accordingly, or it's gonna catch up with you. I feel, bro, that.
And this is right after this call, you called the defendant and told him what it transpired.
I'm trying to think if niggas could like help out.
Correct?
What'd you say?
Right after you finish this call, you call the defendant and tell him, here's what's going on, here's what Reli said.
Right.
When's the next time you talk to Reli after that?
Didn't we answer that? I think it was August 2022, right?
So what you're saying is now, whenever you call him, you got that tape recorder ready to go, right?
Well, I think you're missing what I'm telling you.
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
What?
Listen to my question. So
Let me tell you, Lewin is too argumentative for me. It's crazy. And Wally has done such a great job because at least Joe would let Reli get out what he needed to say. It would be Reli trying to stop Joe. But in this case, Lewin just talking over him. Motion to strike is, it's not responsive. Just every time, that just can't look good to the jury. It can't look good. And he's been chilled.
you're saying is, the next time you call him, you got that tape recorder ready to go, is that right?
He called me multiple times and I missed that call back.
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
What he's asking you is a yes or no. So go ahead and ask it again.
The next time you call him, in August 2020, that's the next time you spoke to him, correct?
Correct.
And you had the tape recorder ready to go, correct?
Yes,
No.
Did you tape him?
Yes.
So you were able, he calls you, you call him. You made the call, right?
Yes, back.
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
I didn't hear it.
He said back instead of, he said right back.
Well,
It doesn't
the
matter.
whole answer is non-responsive. It calls for yes or no.
Did you call him back?
Yes,
And when you called him back, you immediately were recording what he was saying, correct?
yes.
All right, let's play the next call, please.
Right, I'm gonna ask the mark the transcript for the first part of the August 16, 2022 call as equals 30.
Which is the first part? Because there's two August 16th transcripts.
There, the first part is the audio file is IMG underscore the two, and so that comes from the jury.
Do you have a transcript?
Yo, what's good, nigga? What's going on? Shit, man, where you at? Crib now. What you want? Shit, man, I just hopped on the computer and shit. I was gonna submit them links and shit. You know the links you want to do, or you want me to take them shits? Yeah, it's shit time. Just pop me the one from Rolling Stone, all those other publications. Just pick the top ones, probably like TMZ, Rolling Stone shit. Mm-hmm. And then when I give it, I know I'm gonna start. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna just try to get that shit moving for me. So you got it's a lot. Yo, what's your overall thoughts on that shit though? Like coming from that, like you with Rocky, like fuck all that other shit. You think I'm wrong, bro? Bro, like, you feel me? Because niggas don't even know I be talking to you, bro. So, like, real talk, like.
Baby, it's Rocky. It's really trying to use him and see if he's an unreasonable person, because no reasonable person believes really. He trying to see if this is an unreasonable person. So how do you feel about what you've been hearing? Not him doing a survey.
So on page 2, you start off by telling him, you suggest right off the top that you're going to submit those links. Those are links to the media stuff that you and Reli talked about, correct?
Correct.
So you're telling him you're going to get his story out into the media, is that right?
Yes, that's what he wanted.
But in actuality, while you're doing this, you're taping him. And after this call, you're going to tell the defendant exactly what he told you. Is that right?
Correct.
And in fact, on page 3, you straight lie to him, and you say, bro, like you feel me, because ends don't even know I've been talking to you, bro. You're saying the defendant doesn't know that you're talking to him, correct?
Niggas doesn't mean the defendant.
Yeah.
Niggas can be people.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you what it can mean. I'm saying what it meant here is you are.
I'm telling you that.
I'm not asking for any education.
That's what he meant by it.
What I believe you meant by it, sir, was you are telling him that Rocky does not know that he's talking to you, correct?
And I just answer that where niggas, another cultural thing.
Well, the statement is not responsive.
Doesn't mean the defendant.
Just a minute.
Listen to my question.
He is answering it.
Isn't it true that by saying, in this time, during this conversation, not in general, when you say, bro, like you feel me, because ends don't even know I'm talking to you, bro, you are saying to him that the defendant does not know that you are talking.
People.
No, and there's also plural there, so defendant is singular.
And right after that,
I'm sorry, but I just want to say this. I remember when I started at Jackson State, this before I went back to Georgia State, there was a class and we talked about cultural relevant teaching and how teachers in classroom, especially in the inner city, they need to be culturally aware of what's going on. Luann, the man has answered your question 4 times. And if you were culturally aware, I'm sorry, y'all, he did put an S on that N word, which meant more than one person. He ate with that one. He said it's also plural. It's also plural. You keep saying Rocky. And here, I do believe this man would have said Rocky if he meant Rocky. He has not shied away from speaking about these two, right? In these recordings, he literally meant people. People don't even know I talk to you because people knowing he talked to him could have been an issue. Well, Erica is not a jury of his peers, so it's not. I don't know, Erica. That's a good question. But he did say plural.
You literally say, so like real talk, like I'm even trying to play both sides. That is referring to Reli and the defendant, correct?
I think I just answered where niggas to me in this.
Motion to strike is non-responsive. Please instruct the juror to answer the question being asked, or you won't go home today.
You mean the witness?
The witness, excuse me, yes, Your Honor. I'm being as big as I can, but I want my
It's
question
it's
answered.
very important that if he asks you a yes or no question, that you ask yes or no, and don't volunteer it.
Sometimes you not answer.
I understand that.
So I try to give my.
Well, what he's asking is yes or no.
Can you ask again?
Isn't it true that when you said,
No.
bro, like you feel me, because ends don't even know I be talking to you, bro. So like real talk, like I ain't even trying to play both sides. You are saying to him that the defendant does not know
No.
that you are talking to
Say
Rhianna.
no.
No. Just told you.
And that's not what it meant.
Louis was like, that's not what it meant. No, he said it so many times. Louis, y'all wait a minute. I want y'all to see his shoulders drop again. Like, that's not what it meant. Watch this.
Does not know that you are talking to Rhianna.
No. Just told you.
And that's not what it meant. So you're saying, no, that's not what it meant.
No, because
Objection, ask and answer.
I literally just told you. I have-
Stop. The
Move on.
objection sustained. Then ask him what he did mean.
So I want to ask you what you meant specifically by that comment, and I'm not asking for a general statement about mediation.
Lewin is terrible, y'all. Lewin is terrible. You can't tell him how to answer your question. What are we doing?
What do you specifically mean by that those words in that comment?
People, friends, niggas with an S is plural didn't mean the singular to the defendant.
So what did it mean when immediately after that you say, I ain't even trying to play both sides? What side are you talking about?
He don't want to get into that.
Which line are you saying so I can read?
It's directly after what I just read you, page 3.
Yeah.
Lines 8, and it goes through 12.
He is comical, man.
Yeah, that line doesn't have to do with the first one, right? It's just me saying within the mediation, I'm not trying to pick both sides.
And by both sides, you mean the defendant and Terrell, correct? Those are the two sides.
Correct.
So when you are saying, I ain't even trying to take both sides, right after saying that basically ends don't even know that I'm talking to you, bro, you are saying the defendant does not know that I'm talking to you, and I'm not trying to take sides.
Objection, ask and answer sustained.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I ain't even trying to play both sides. I'm just a genuine nigga that means all, you feel me? So, like, I honestly think it just looks like bad on both y'all niggas' names, you feel me? Like, it doesn't even matter, like, real shit.
Says a person who is not taking a side. It looks bad for both of y'all. It looks bad for Rocky because Rocky, real or not, you should not have pulled out a gun on your friend. Real or not, Reli, you know the boy wasn't trying to kill you. All this stuff you're doing, you're trying to take his money. It looked bad for both of y'all. Keep in mind, this call is going to Rocky. It looks bad for both of y'all.
It don't even matter how, like, what went on. It's like really what the.
See, I'm not even looking at it like a person's name. I'm looking at the circumstances. You know what I mean? Cause I'm still not understand. I even still try to reach out to his peoples, to John and all of that. Like I could have went straight to the boys and did all that extra shit in the beginning. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, really. I just think that his fame and his legacy, and how my lawyers.
What
Now, Lewin, let me hear. What about his fame and his legacy?
was just played, where Terrell told you that he didn't even reach out to the boys originally. You agree, he's telling you that he didn't reach out to the police originally.
Can you start referring me to the line so I can read what you're reading?
Sure, right.
Sure.
Your Honor, objection lacks foundation, speculation, lacks personal knowledge. He can't speak to what the witness.
He cannot.
Well, Mr. Najimi just asked to be referred to a line. So do that, Mr. Lewin. Which line are you referring to?
One moment, Your Honor.
And on page 4?
1 second, Your Honor.
No.
The witness has repeatedly stated that I can't understand what exactly he means in these conversations. So I have to ask him because he refuses to acknowledge the plain words.
You're entitled to ask.
So what did you mean by that?
Well, that's Terrell Efron.
Isn't it true that what Terrell was telling you was that he tried to keep the police out of it and handle it without their involvement?
Your Honor, again, objection, same objection, speculation, lack of foundation. He can't speak of what's in the.
I don't know what.
That's what he said. Can't tell me what he meant.
There we go.
The way you took that is he's telling you, hey, I could have went straight to the boys. That means I could have went straight to the police, correct?
Yeah.
Okay? But he says he did all that extra shit from the beginning. So he's telling you, I could have done that, but I didn't. That's what he's saying, correct?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Sorry, Your Honor, I think it's close to where we paused.
It froze again.
Baby Wally, Jaleesa, that boy lean back.
And his legacy, and how my lawyers were saying, it's the fact that it's my skin color, people thinking that I'm supposed to be at a certain, which is crash, people expect black people to be crash test dummies. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You a hood nigga. Oh, you supposed to be like this. What? Yeah.
Now, if Lewin asks him to tell him what really meant by that, I'm going to scream because I don't even know what really meant by that. Is it are we missing some sort of context? His lawyers are telling him because he's black, he should be a crash out and a hood N-word. Am I hearing that right? That doesn't make sense to me. Especially when you think about the situation that happened, the fact that he testified, he followed them. You did everything they said you were going to do. You followed them. You yelling in the street for 2 blocks, telling people how this isn't that. You got your girlfriend out here selling a cat. You are everything you telling him the lawyer said you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, what you did, I think niggas should just resolve that shit peacefully, quietly, you feel me? And just I got
That's what I tried. I tried. He didn't even reach out to me or nothing.
Serena, this part right here, Serena, remember they stopped it and we were like, we want to hear about his legacy. This is that piece right there. So it went from you trying to keep the boys out of it, and he was like, y'all should just squash it, and went into his legacy and how his lawyers are telling him he should be acting. That part, Serena. Why you whispered it? I don't know, y'all. Maybe I thought Barchi was gonna hear me.
Hey, like this is nothing. Like he's still thinking that this shit is a joke. He's gonna find out when he go to preliminary hearing, and that's when he's gonna his people are gonna try to reach out because they're gonna realize how bad this shit is.
How much money you looking for? Like,
it's not how much I'm looking for, it's what I'm suing for, what stands in the bracket to what it is.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? But it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot of different reasons. It's 4 different lawsuits.
Or
I feel what you thinking. How you thinking that shit look though? Like, you feel me? Like,
what you mean?
like just like, you know, from the perspective of just like outside looking in. You feel me? Like
oh, I feel good because I know who it is. I know he never looked out for nobody. He really not who people think they like. When the smoke cleared, he's not that person. You get what I'm saying? So if he would have did, you gotta understand. I knew my people before anybody. He knew my brother died. He knew I was fucked up. He knew Ty Beats was fucked up. He knew a lot of people. He knew everybody's situation. This man is Mr. 6 months. You know what I'm saying? He come around.
so what I'm hearing is there's a deeper hurt for Reli because and people do this, guys. Did he at some point replace Rocky for his brother that passed? And because he suffered that loss, Rocky leaving may have just been pouring salt in his wound. Oh no, I just checked. I was just checking, Jasmine. I got about 30 more minutes before I get ready to leave. I just checked the stuff while I was on the phone. But I'll probably leave at 4:15 though. I'm already dressed. But anyway, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Miss Sheila, I'm going to try to find them. Y'all, it's like he's saying like he knew my situation. He knew I lost my brother. He's like, how could you do this to me knowing my story? Listen to him.
He tell you, he gonna fix shit, and you don't even have to put money to fix shit. And then guess what? You're gonna see Rocky for another 6 months. He got a new body, or seeing new situations. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he robbed people to sleep so much. How can you even feel sympathy? You get what I'm saying? Because when do I get my sympathy? You get what I'm saying?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why you don't just take like a couple of heads and chill? You feel me? Like.
It's not to me. That's not the way how it goes. When you do a lawsuit, I try to do it that way. You see what he said when I said to you that? What's your card?
Yeah, I feel. How about now? You feel me? How about now? You feel me?
It's too late. It's too late. My lawsuit is still there already with the niggas. Like when I went to the lawyers filed. Give the police the evidence, but you can't sue somebody with circumstances like that without criminal actions because it's such a heinous crime.
So there's no way you could like withdraw the lawsuit type of shit and then, you know, or just settle type of shit, you feel me?
No, he would settle and then that means that I would go to court or wouldn't do anything, and then he have to go against the state, and it would be way less.
Yeah, man.
So that's attempt murder. That's not like me and you thrown together. We had an argument, and then a fight broke out, and a gun came out. He purposely knew what he was doing. Yeah. When you purposely know what you're doing, that's a whole different ballgame. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still feel sympathetic to this man because I know him. I know what he's about to endure. But he told me, fuck off, go to the police. He told me this type of shit. If I was to put that out, when I sent you, if I was to put that out to the world, bro, they would laugh at him. I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I don't know but too many gangster niggas that's gonna come at Rocky. It's a millionaire, bro. That shit can come from anywhere. He decided to fire on me. That was the worst thing ever. He should have had somebody who did that, because when you do that, that means not only are you jeopardizing your career, you're jeopardizing yourself and everybody you're around. So you gotta take that threat out, because that's the only way I would think. Yeah, man. Like, who gets cool after somebody firing on you 5 times, bro? Nobody. Yeah, niggas like settle, you feel me? Like, none of that could come out. None of that could come out then, because I can put it up, but then that's what I'm signing the NDA for, and that's what my lawsuit takes place. You get what I'm saying? So why would niggas just do that? Like, you know, you try to get waiting to go to the hearing, because he don't know. Rocky don't even know the shit I sent you like that. I mean, well, I would probably talk to him and shit and figure it out, you know, like. So I don't even want to know the message related like that, because he had over years to reach out to me, bro. I'm not the hardest person to reach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He chose to do that. Like, you see what I just sent you the other day, how he reacted off of me getting up John's and trying to figure out what we're gonna do here before I even get a lawyer or anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he don't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro. Until like some people is like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. And then I don't want to jeopardize what you have going on, anything that you spoke to me. Like, don't even put yourself involved in this shit, bro. Plus, my people start looking at you funny, and I don't need you feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just trickled down to everyone, you feel me? Like, even if you didn't do it, you feel me?
I'm gonna say this: y'all really got to have discernment when it comes to friends and people around you, because who needs enemies when you got friends like Reli? I don't want people around me who aren't genuinely happy for the things that God is doing in my life. I've never been a hater. Never. My best friend was talking about this yesterday. She said her friend guy was saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe, females, you and Melanie never had problems before." He was like, most girls and their friends, they get into it. She was like, no, we've been friends since we were 16. I'm 37. She's 38. Never. You don't be happy for me, because when it's your turn, I swear I'm going to be so happy for you. I'm going to clap for you. What you have going on, it has nothing to do with me. This man literally on this call, it's talking about the things that God has blessed Rocky with. And I almost wondering why God didn't bless him. Why Rocky instead of me? He just said, when are people going to have sympathy for me? Because apparently, I guess people are feeling they're sympathizing with Rocky because he's going to jail. He got to go through this lawsuit. He had a baby, all of this. This man said, where's the sympathy for me? Don't look for validation from other people. And that is Reli's problem. You can't go through life wondering why God blessed this person and didn't bless you. Now, I'm not saying we're not guilty of saying, damn. Everybody probably guilty of saying that. But sitting here, just your life revolves around another person and their blessings? No. That's why Rocky was just distancing himself from Reli. If Rocky ever talked about this, EBS, I can just bet he's peeped this a long time ago. A long time ago.
Your Honor, I've asked Mark the second portion of this call, the transcript as equals 31.
All right, this is what's the audio is IMG0794.
This is roughly, yes.
All right, so the last transcript is 31.
And it is a much shorter call. That was part 2. This one's 0742. This one's 07. Oh, yeah. Yes.
This is part of the August 16th call?
Yes. I think it's, as he said, the end of the call, if he had to cut it up.
man. I'm trying to think if niggas could like help out and like try to talk to the nigga. You told me to like,
bro, you're not even a talkable person, bro. I'm gonna be honest, especially with this type of state of mind. You got 2 more days to you in court.
I mean, I could probably talk to him and shit and figure out, you know, like,
I don't even want no message with Lil like that because he had more than bro. I had over years to reach out to me, bro. I'm not the hardest person to reach. You get what I'm saying? He chose to do that. Like, and you see what I just sent you the other day, I reacted off of me hitting up John to try to figure out what we're gonna do here before I even get up a lawyer or anything. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, he don't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro. And so like, some people is like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit.
And I don't want to jeopardize what you have going on and thinking that you spoke to me. Like, don't even put yourself involved in this shit, bro. Plus, a lot of people start looking at you funny. I don't need you feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just trickled down to everyone, you feel me? Like, even if you feel me?
Who worked for him?
You feel me? So,
everybody who worked for him, but he did that because he's stingy, bro. I can't not do what I'm doing and think about everybody else. You know
Yeah, that man said he is stingy.
what I'm saying? Because I gotta worry about myself and worry about what the fuck happened to me. He wasn't thinking about nobody. Everybody's thinking like that, but then when it comes down, the niggas are gonna really start hating him because, bro, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself out there to do something like that where it's unforgivable, bro? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, say something like, it was a fight, you punch me, I can sue you, you don't go to jail, bro, you fired on me.
Man, niggas not trying to go to jail, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas are find some resolution, but they thinking about how much you gonna get and shit, you don't even know.
I already know. I'm in 30 M's.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's him really thinking he's walking away with $30 million. That's the crazy part in all this. He really thinks he is walking away with $30 million.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm not like, you tell me I'm a smart nigga, bro.
I was gonna say, what the cops gonna say, you feel me? Because niggas are trying to go to jail type shit. Like,
he's gonna have to deal with that and his political ties and everything else. Because once I walk away, when I get my cash, the case is me. It's just like a domestic violence case. If you was to hit your bitch and your bitch wants to keep on going through with the situation, you go down. But if you're not there, then you go against the state and it's way weaker.
but at the court shit, what's going on at court? You feel me? Isn't that just against the state type of shit?
If I'm not there, if he pays me out through my lawsuit, I'll walk away. And then it's going to be me because I'm doing another highway to relax. You get what I'm saying? They're going to be scrambling to find me because.
Now, this is why Luann mad. This is why Luann mad. And I'm almost wondering, why did Luann choose to pay? I mean, why did Luann choose to play this part of the phone call? It's literally Reli saying he would leave you high and dry. Y'all already botched the investigation, but the fact that he would not come to court as long as Rocky paid him, and we're supposed to think this case is not about money? Like,
now they have to go against Rocky, the state, and here they have evidence and say that, but it's not going to be the same when you present it to a jury and you don't have a complaining witness. You get what I'm saying? So now they're going to have to offer him a deal.
that says to me, Reli and the state thought that man would plead out. Reli just assumed he would plead out. Reli never thought he was going to trial. We've all said it. We've all said it in these comments, but that confirms it to me. Reli thought that he was going to plead out. He already had this plea in his head. He's saying it right here. If I go missing, I don't show up to court, they're not going to have a choice but to plead him out. Reli thought he would plead him out. He would plead out. It was never, and we've said it, but he really thought it. Here's his mindset. he really thought it. Did he say the state didn't really have evidence? I think he said, yeah, they have evidence.
Repeatedly during this conversation kept going back to saying things like, and could drop the shit, meaning the lawsuit, correct?
Yes, and given out options to mediate the situation.
Would you agree that with what I just played to you, there are approximately 10 different times where you suggest to Reli that he could drop this shit, drop the lawsuit? Would you agree?
It was an option to mediate the situation, right?
Would you agree that in what I just played you a moment ago, this is on page 4 of the last transcript, he says, like, this ain't something like it was a fight and punching you. I could sue you. You're going to jail, bro. You're fired on me. And you respond, yeah. And not trying to go to jail, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, ends could find some resolution. You are saying to him that ASAP Rocky doesn't want to go to jail, and you are saying you want to find a resolution that involves money, correct?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying when people are charged with things, if they're not guilty, or if they're guilty, sometimes their repercussion is jail.
So,
And let me finish. And I personally don't like seeing people go to jail. So,
do you have a problem with people going to jail if they shoot at somebody?
no.
You don't want them to go to jail even for that, correct?
No, if you're guilty of a crime, you should go to jail within the justice system, right?
So your position is, I just want to be clear, because you said both. Your position is that if ASAP Rocky is guilty, if he did this, then he should be convicted.
Objection.
He's already said in his he said previously that he did not want anybody convicted of any crime where they went to jail. This goes to, that was the first 5 minutes of his examination. I didn't clarify. So this goes to his bias and
Stop. Read the question back.
Which question?
Last.
can I just re-ask? Make it faster.
Yes, definitely.
Isn't it true that whether he committed this crime or not, you do not want him to be convicted?
Objection.
Correct.
Let's go by.
I think I answered this. If you're committed of a crime, there's repercussions, guilty and not guilty.
You're not answering the question.
Listen to my question.
Okay.
If he committed this crime, isn't it true that even if that's correct, even if he committed the crime, you do not want him to be convicted?
If he committed a crime, then he should be convicted.
And you're saying that's what you want, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, you said that you were here to mediate, right?
I think I said it 10 times now.
Yeah, and mediate means you talk to both sides, right?
Yes.
So when you tried to mediate with Jarrell on May 12th, and then you called the defendant, tell me about the conversation you had with him where you were mediating.
Who's him?
Rocky. Tell me about that conversation.
It's argumentative, and he's yelling at me.
Oh, no.
Well, the conversation is I'm hearing his side.
And what was his side? What did he say?
He really just said it was really just an argument, and they felt differences between situations.
He admitted to you that he had shot at Reli, correct?
Incorrect.
Did he ever tell you during that conversation, hey, listen, it was a prop gun? Did he ever say that?
No.
Well, if you're trying to mediate and you're trying to figure out a resolution, and you talk to one party and you've heard what they have to say, then don't you have to go back to ASAP Rocky and say, hey, listen, Reli is saying you shot him. Did you not say that to him?
Mediating sometimes is hearing both sides and giving some options.
So what was the side he gave to you for what happened? What did Rocky tell you happened?
I just told you.
No, I want to know specifically, what exactly did he say happened?
The objection, is there a reason he's yelling at the witness?
What exactly did he tell you happened?
I don't recall. The specifics, I just told you the general overview.
You don't recall the specifics of whether ASAP Rocky told you whether he shot the defendant or not, the victim or not? You don't recall that?
No,
Answer.
So he might have told you that he shot the victim, you just don't remember, is that correct?
incorrect.
Well, so you just said you don't remember, now you're saying, no, he didn't tell me that he shot him. So if you don't remember, how do you know that's not what he said?
Well, I don't want to be wrong.
Well, so that's what I just told you, sir. As you sit here, sir, you said you were trying to mediate this dispute between Rocky and Reli. You talked to Reli, and Reli gave you a lengthy version of what happened on that November night, correct?
Correct.
So my question to you is, if you're going to mediate, you have to have asked Rocky what happened, correct?
Correct.
So what you're saying is, I asked him what happened, but I don't remember what he said, correct?
Correct. I said I don't remember the details.
And let me ask you, if he would have told you, hey, I shot him with a prop gun, you would sure as heck remember that, wouldn't you?
Not necessarily.
So you would not remember if ASAP Rocky was saying, hey, everything Reli said is not true, I shot him with a prop gun.
I don't recall specifics.
So as you sit here, you would agree that you understand, as I'm asking this question, that if you admit that ASAP Rocky either told you he shot Reli or admitted that it wasn't a prop gun, you understand that will be very bad.
Objection to relevancy of what this witness understands is bad for Rocky. Your Honor, you want that question?
That's
No speaking objections.
Oh, okay.
The question,
Let me read that question
I
back.
feel you, Joe.
the
I
question
feel you, Joe.
goes to bias. Bias
It's not about bias.
What's that?
It's not about bias. Listen to the question. It's asking for his opinion of what happens to him.
Sir, this is the long speed objection.
The question is designed to elicit an answer, and the answer could go to bias
Bye,
and
Arnold.
interest in the
Bye,
result
Arnold.
of the trial.
Your question goes back.
Yes.
So as you sit here, you would agree that you understand, as I'm asking this question, that if you admit that ASAP Rocky either told you he shot Reli or admitted that it wasn't a prop gun, you understand that will be very bad for you.
Fair question.
Yes, I understand.
Is it still your testimony that as you sit here, that you have testified as an unbiased witness? Is that your testimony?
Yes.
You said that you don't recall specifically what ASAP Rocky told you during this mediation, correct?
Correct.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe, as you sit here, whether it's true or not, do you believe that it is reasonable that you can have a mediation with ASAP Rocky about what happened during this incident and you have no memory of what he told you? Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yes.
That sounds reasonable.
Yes.
Nothing further.
Is this a formal mediation, sir?
I know Joe has like a 6-minute rebuttal, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop now because we were supposed to watch Lewin and we finished Lewin. I'll just probably post about Joe because I do have to get out of here, so I'm on time. But Erica, she said it was a hot mic moment. I gotta write the timestamp down. He said nothing further. 4 minute 25 from day 6. I'm writing it down, Erica, so that I can have it 4 minute day 6. Okay, I got it down. But thank y'all so much for joining the live today. I'm gonna end with Lewin saying nothing further. But I'll see you guys later. I think court's back tomorrow, so we'll be back tomorrow, guys. But thank y'all so much. Talk to y'all later.